Hey everyone, we're going to take a moment and show you how to set up your top selections on your Genie app before you arrive at the park. The week before, the month before, a couple of days before, you can go into your app, go to your day at the parks, and you can actually select certain rides and attractions that you have the most interest in. And then that way, on your park day, when you're looking at your tip board, it will show you those rides and attractions first before suggesting other things. So as you can see here, we have it pulled up as Disney's Animal Kingdom, and it's going to show you all kinds of selections, but we're going to hit Edit Selections. And now we're going to choose the things that are most interesting to us. So I'm going to choose Avatar's Flight of Passage. And let's do Dinosaur, Kali River Rapids, of course the Safari, and Navi River Journey. And then you can hit Save. And now it's going to show you all of those choices first. And then once those are done, you'll see other experiences to consider, and that would be everything else at that park. Now, the day of that park visit, you can see we have my top picks. That day, you can hit Edit Selections and basically just make that list even smaller so that when you're trying to get that first Genie Plus at 7 a.m., it will only show you maybe 2 or 3 rides, and you won't have to spend too much time scrolling through the entire list trying to find Avatar or trying to find Kilimanjaro Safaris. Once you've secured your Genie or your individual lightning lane, you can go back to Edit Selections, remove those off, and choose something else. So it's just a way to make that search go a little bit quicker when you're ready to make those first Genie Pluses in the morning. And of course, throughout the day, it just allows you to kind of check off what you've accomplished and basically replenish the list of things you still want to get accomplished through the day. Hope this helps. Thank you. Hey everyone, I wanted to give you a few tips on how to use your tip board the day of your park visit. So as we've mentioned before, in advance of arriving to the park, a week before, 2 weeks before, a month before, you need to go in and make your selections of different rides and attractions that you are most interested in at each park. Then on the day of your park visit, when you open your tip board, it will show you all of those rides with the current wait times, Genie availability, etc. Now, this is later in the day, so as you can see, a few things are already gone. But in the morning, that would look different. So what you'll need to do before 7 o'clock is now you have your top picks, and over here to the side, it says Edit Selections. So what we're doing is we're basically removing the rides and attractions that you don't want to accomplish first. We're making this list shorter because at 7 o'clock, you're going to want to be very quickly choosing your first Genie and your lightning lane if you choose to do an individual paid lightning lane. You don't want to have to scroll through all of these things just to get to Rise of the Resistance. You're going to want to be as quick as possible in making those selections. So that morning before 7, go to Edit Selections, and then you can remove everything temporarily except the items or the attractions you want to try and get first thing. So I'll remove Alien Saucers, Lightning McQueen. Let's take away Minnie these for now. Let's see, I'm going to leave Slinky, take Rock and Roller Coaster, leave that, take Star Tours off. Let's take off Toy Story, and let's see what that looks like. Then hit Save. And now my tip board, once I refresh, is only going to show me those 4 or 5 rides. Now you can make it even shorter. You can just have 1 or 2 on there. But if those 1 or 2 go right away at 7, then you've got to take the time to go back to Edit Selections or scroll through the suggested options at the bottom, which can take a lot of time. So it would be my suggestion to leave 2 to 3, maybe 4, but no more than 4, ideally 2 or 3, just so that when you're scrolling that morning at 7, you can find what you're looking for as quickly as possible. Once you've ridden that ride or purchased it or even reserved the Genie for that ride, you can go back to edit selections and remove it off your tip board because you know you've secured that. And then that way you can basically reset up the other rides that you're wanting to do next. Hope that helps, and stay tuned for more tips.